Welcome Year 4. Welcome back to my musical hut. I hope you're ready for some more musical fun and games. We're going to finish off our Hadrian's Wall song today and we're going to learn a new warm-up. So stand yourselves up and you're going to need your stamping, your clapping, your clicking, your patting and your rubbing today. We've got 4 patterns to learn. I'll show you the first one. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times, stamp, clap with a rest in between. Try it with me. Off we go. 1, 2. Can you feel that? We're stamping on 1 and clapping on 3. Pattern 2. Get your clicks ready. This one has a rest on beat 3. So you need to get your brains working for this one. It goes like this. You might find it easier not to do the breath for the rest. See if you can do it. So it's stamp, click, rest, click. Off we go. I'm not sure how clearly you can hear my stamping, but hopefully just the fact that I'm raising my leg will give you a clue. That's pattern 2. Pattern 3 is a little faster and it's a little bit more complicated too. We've got to fit all our patterns into the first 2 beats, so we end up with 2 beats rest at the end. It's stamp, pat, pat, stamp, but they've all got to be tetes, so it'll go like this. Can you feel that? So we're going tete, 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 but we've got to put the stamps at the ends, which makes it more complicated. Try it with me. Off we go. Stamp, pat, pat, stamp, stamp, pat, pat, stamp, stamp, pat, pat, stamp, stamp, pat, pat, stamp. Well done. And actually the rests are quite difficult to make sure that you've really counted them properly so you don't come in too early. Should we just do that one again because it is tricky? Off we go. Stamp, pat, pat, stamp, stamp, pat, pat, stamp, stamp, pat, pat, stamp, stamp, pat, pat, stamp. Okay, great. So far we've just done combinations of tars and tetes. You know what they are. But now we're going to introduce a new pattern called a triplet. Some people find this a little bit mind-boggling, but basically what you have to do is to fit 3 sounds where normally you would have had 2 tetes, yeah? A tete, but now you've got to fit 3 in instead, so it sounds a bit wonky. And this time we're going to do it with our rubs. So our rubs will go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? But we've got to also fit in a stamp there. So watch this. This is tricky. We're going to stamp on 1, rub on 4, and then the next bar, the next pattern, we just stamp, and instead of going like this, we're going to go, hey! So watch the 2-bar pattern this time. It goes like this. Hey! Hey! It's a bit mind-boggling, that one. Have a go. Off we go. Stamp. Rub. Hey! Rub. Stamp. Hey! Okie dokie. So now the plan is to go back to the beginning and do each one of those patterns 4 times except the last one with the rubs, because that's a 2-bar phrase. So we only have to do that twice. Excellent. From the beginning, so stamp, clap, then it's the stamp, click, then it's the stamp, knees, and then the stamp, rubs. Basically, each pattern starts with a stamp. So stamp, clap, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stamp. Now we're doing the clicks. 2, 3, 4. Now the one with knees. 2, 3, 4. Now the weird one. Hey! Hey! If you found that tricky, rewind, go back to the beginning and try it all over again, because now what we're going to do is do it with a whole group of children who have magically transported themselves into my CD player, who will also be doing these patterns, but at different times to you. So what we're going to do is, as we just did, from the beginning, stamp, clamp, stamp, click, stamp, pat, stamp, rub, and then we're going to go backwards all the way back to the beginning. Okay, so we will go, when we finished our stamp hey, we go back to the stamp knees, stamp, click, stamp, clap. I hope that makes sense. I think I got it in my head. Cross fingers, it works for you. Okay, right, let's see. I've got to wake the machine up again. And we want, oh, hang on. We want track 30. So, yes, millions of children in here, as I said, all doing the same patterns, but at different times to you. What's that called, year 4? I do believe it's called a canon. Thank you. So here we go. Track 30. Coming up. Bit louder, I think. 2, 3, 4. Now the clicks. Now the knees. Now the rubs. Hey! Now go backwards. Hey! Now click. Hey! Hey! Last one, stamp and clap. Hey! 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 Well done! How did you get on? Did you manage to keep your pattern going whilst those kids were doing something completely different? If you enjoyed that and you didn't quite get it right, just rewind and go back and do it again. Excellent! I quite like that. I think that's quite good fun. Okay, so we can sit down for a second now. Let's go back and finish our double, this, that pattern that we've been working at the last few weeks. We can recap it, and then I want to see if you have managed to find yourself some homemade percussion instruments. If you haven't and you've forgotten to bring them this time, just pause and, as I said before, go off, find something that you could play a rhythm with. It could be a waste paper bin and some spoons. It could be, I've got a little sprinkles tub here. You could actually have sprinkles in it if you're lucky enough not to have eaten them already. I'm afraid my kids have. I put rice in mine. You could have just some spoons to tap together. It really doesn't matter. And if you're absolutely stuck and you can't find anything at all, you can use your invisible claves or another part of your body. It doesn't really matter as long as you can play the rhythm of double, this on something. Okay, so quick recap. Let's go back. Let's do it slowly and then really fast, just to make sure that we've really got this pattern. Are you ready? Off we go. Double, double this, this, double, double that, that, double this, double that, double, double this, that. Easy, faster, off we go. Double, double this, this, double, double that, that, double this, double that, double, double this, that. Faster. Are you ready? Off we go. Double, double this, this, double, double that, that, double this, double that, double, double this, that. One last time, super fast. Not as fast as you possibly can. Still got to stay with my pulse. Are you ready? Off we go. Double, double this, this, double, double that, that, double this, double that, double, double this, that. Fantastic. You should know that almost in your sleep now. Fabulous. We're going to go back to the original tempo. You know now that means the speed of a piece of music. And I'm going to ask you to play your invisible claves, or claves if you're being South American and very posh. We're going to play the rhythm of the chant with our invisible claves. Do you get the idea? So it should sound like this. I'll go first. Double, double this, this, double, double that, that. Think you can do it? Easy enough. Ready, steady, off we go. Double, double this, this, double, double that, that, double this, double that, double, double this, that. Let's do it one more time. And I really want you to start listening for where the short and the long sounds come, because you know what I'm going to ask you later. Really listening? Ready, steady, off we go. Double, double this, this, double, double that, that, double this, double that, double, double this, that. Did you get it? I hope so, because that shouldn't be too hard now you know the chant so well. So, time to pick up your percussion instrument, and this time we're going to play it. We're going to say it while we play it, and then we're going to use our thinking voices while we play it. So we should just hear the rhythm with our amazing virtual percussion band. Are you ready? Off we go. Double, double this, this, double, double that, that, double this, double that, double, double this, that. Easy enough? Maybe your instrument just needs a little bit of fine tuning to make sure that you can really hear each of those sounds very clearly. We're going to try it again, and we're just going to use our thinking voices and play the rhythm with our instruments. Are you ready? Off we go. Fabulous! You know what I'm going to ask you now, Year 4? Where are the long and the short sounds in that rhythm? We're going to divide it into 4 phrases. Double, double this, this is phrase 1. Double, double that, that, phrase 2. Double this, double that is phrase 3. Double, double this, that, phrase 4. I want you to play it again and listen super carefully to each of those phrases, and when we get to the end I want you to shout out to the screen which phrase is the odd one out. Ready, steady, off we go. I hope you were all shouting phrase 3, because that was the odd one out. Did you listen and could you hear that all the other phrases, even though they have different words, have the same rhythm? Do you think we could say the rhythm of each phrase now? We're going to play it once, and then I want you to use the ta and tete words to say the phrase for the second time. Ready to play it and then say it? Ready, steady, off we go. te-te-te-te-ta-ta. Did you get that right? Yeah? If you didn't, you've got another chance. Here's phrase 2. Off we go. Te-te-te-te-ta-ta. So 2 phrases exactly the same. Tetes and tas. What happens in phrase 3, everyone? Have a listen to it first. It's double this, double that. Do you remember? Let's play it first. Ready, steady, off we go. What's happening there? What patterns of tetes and tas do we have? I think it should be te-te-ta, te-te-ta. If you got that right, you're fantastic. And then the very end, the last phrase we know is the same as phrase 1 and 2. Ready, steady, off we go. Te-te-te-te-ta, ta. We should be able to say the whole thing all the way through now with our shakers. Ready, steady, off we go. Te-te-te-te-ta, ta. Te-te-te-te-ta, ta. Te-te-ta, te-te-ta, te-te-te-te-ta, ta. Congratulations if you got that all right. Well done. If you were feeling extremely clever and you really had nothing better to do, you could always try writing that whole chant with our notation that we've been using. You can use the ones with the blobs, or you could just do our rhythmic notation. Do you remember? Where the tas are just the sticks and the tetes are the little goalposts. All you'd have to do would be to say the rhythm again to yourself and then see if you could write it down. Don't forget the bar lines. I'll give you a clue. They come at the end of each phrase. Okay, so that's the end of double double this, unless you want to continue doing it with your friends and your family. And now it's time to finish our Hadrian's Wall song that we started last time. So what I want to do today is to put the body percussion pattern that we learnt last week and the words together into a kind of performance. Okay? So let's see if we can remember what the body percussion pattern was first of all. If you recall, I'm going to stand up for this. The rhythms that our body is doing are the same as the rhythms in the piece, in the song. Okay? So we started off with stamps, pats, a clap and a rest. And we do that 3 times. Let me show you again. It goes like this. Stamp, 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 pat, 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 clap, shh. Okay, should we do it 3 times? Off we go. Again. Stamp, stamp, pat, 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 clap. Shh, last time. Really marching. Shh. So that's 3 times. And then if you remember, the last phrase, because it has a different pattern of words, has got some extra tes in it. So it goes like this. So instead of the stamps, we have the chest tetes. Try it with me. Ready, steady, off we go. Shh. You remember that last bar is the same as all the other ends of the phrases. From the beginning, ready, steady, off we go. March, march, march. Shh. 2 phrases. 3rd phrase. Different one. Shh. Get it? Fantastic. Good. So we're going to start the piece with that pattern and we're going to end the piece with that pattern as well. In the middle of that, we're going to do the song. So I'm going to sit down again and see if we remember the words to the first verse. I did it with my auto harp last week, but this week I've been ever so clever and I've made a bit of a backing track on my keyboard. So in a minute I'm going to get that working, but we need to learn the words again. Goes like this. Romans marching down a long straight road, tried to conquer, warriors wearing woad. Hadrian's wall was built as a frontier. Romans let the Celtic Britons know that they were here. Do you remember that bit with the warriors wearing woad? Okay, let's go from the beginning. Off we go. Romans marching down a long straight road, tried to conquer, warriors wearing woad. Hadrian's wall was built as a frontier. Romans let the Celtic Britons know that they were here. So really get your mouth moving, use all those t sounds and d sounds, Romans, Celtic, all of that sort of thing. Fabulous. I think we need to learn verse 2. I'll do a line at a time. It's exactly the same tune. My go first. Caledonia was a rugged land. You'll go. Caledonia was a rugged land. So Caledonia, I believe, was the old-fashioned name for the sort of the bit of Scotland that was above Hadrian's wall. And here's the guy who made it all happen. My go first. Emperor Hadrian tried to make a stand. Emperor Hadrian tried to make a stand. Let's do those two together. I go first. Caledonia was a rugged land. Emperor Hadrian tried to make a stand. You'll go. Caledonia was a rugged land. Emperor Hadrian tried to make a stand. Did you get it? Fabulous. Last two lines and then we've done it. I go first. Built a wall to keep barbarians out. You'll go. Built a wall to keep barbarians out. Barbarians, you should know what they are. They're like football hooligans. No, they were the Celtic Britons. That was the name for the Celtic Britons. And the last bit goes like this. My go first. People knew where Roman Britain lay without a doubt. I'll do that again because there's a lot of words. My go first. People knew where Roman Britain lay without a doubt. You'll go. People knew where Roman Britain lay without a doubt. So I'm going to do those two lines together. Built a wall and people knew. My go first. Built a wall to keep barbarians out. People knew where Roman Britain lay without a doubt. Built a wall to keep barbarians out. People knew where Roman Britain lay without a doubt. Fabulous. Let's see if we can go from the very beginning of verse 2. So Caledonia was a rugged land. Emperor Hadrian tried to make a stand. Built a wall to keep barbarians out. People knew where Roman Britain lay without a doubt. See if you can do it. And with all of these songs, if you get stuck, just rewind and do it again. Off we go. Caledonia was a rugged land. Emperor Hadrian tried to make a stand. Built a wall to keep barbarians out. People knew where Roman Britain lay without a doubt. Okay, so we've learnt the whole song now. This is going to be how it works. We do the body percussion pattern. We sing verse 1 with the backing track. We then sing verse 2 with the backing track. We go back and sing verse 1 with the backing track. Hopefully I managed to stop it in time and we finish the body percussion to the end. Cross fingers, let's see if it works. Okay, so I'm going to stand up. I'm going to put my words over here so I can see them all. You can't imagine how many songs I have to learn in a week. I have to have the words, otherwise I'd forget all of them. Okay, so here we go. I think my backing track is ready. I think it's going to be loud enough, so do excuse me when I just drift off and press the button. Ready, so we're going to do our pattern first of all, and then we're going to sing. Okay, with our pats and our stamps. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. So here we go. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, it started on its own. I do apologise. Go back to the beginning. Off we go. Well done, everybody. You did far better than I did, I'm sure. I'd forgotten that my machine just goes and plays it on repeat without me stopping it. Well done. I hope you've enjoyed our Roman activities over the last few weeks, and I hope you enjoyed that song. If you hadn't learned anything about Hadrian's Wall before, maybe it's inspired you to go and find out a little bit more about it. And if you're still playing your recorder, maybe you could work out how it goes. You know what the rhythm is now, and I showed you what the new note E looks like. And if I tell you that it starts on G, you might be able to work it out. Let me just show you very slowly what your pattern would be. Off I go. Then we use the same notes, but we use A's in the final bar. Can you see? Going backwards and forwards from G's to A's and B's. Next phrase, phrase 3 goes like this. So I popped down to the E note for 2 tetes, and then the last phrase is a bit like that A phrase of phrase 2. I'm going from A to G to B, A, B, A, G, A, B, A, G, like this. And then we finish on E's and G's. So it'll go like this, last phrase. Shall I show you that one again? You can rewind and do that all over again if you want to. That's if you've got your recorders with you. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope that you have a nice couple of weeks, because I'm going to have a little break and work out what we're going to be doing next time. So take care of yourselves. Lots of love. See you soon. Bye.